Hello everyone, and welcome back for some more Osatopia. How's your Osatopia been going? Have you reached the average level that is somewhere over the 100 mark now? As you can see, I'm very far behind that, but we're going to try to fix some of that this evening. Let's get right in there and I'll update you on all the progress I've made so far and the plans for today's video. All right, everyone, so it's been fun. I've done, my level may be only like, what is it, 63? My level may be 63. In fact, I got some points I haven't put in yet. But I have actually accomplished a decent amount over the course of 5 days, 4 days, maybe it's been 4 days, 3 or 4 days since the last one. So we're gonna start out by going over that first. As you can see, I'm a 7-4. I've got my intelligence base number up to 200 now, so I'm kind of putting everything into vitality at this point. Let's go with gear first. So as you can see, I finally went and got me some cosmetics so my character actually looks cool. That's an area that I don't put enough priority on from time to time, so I tried to make sure to change that up. But here's what we got. In fact, I could probably... let's see, okay, those all went over there. So I got one piece of the fire quack still, the amulet. In fact, we might see if we can get an AP amulet at this point before we venture off. I could probably do that. We got this ring. I got a gobble ring here with 100 vitality added to it. I bought all this stuff with the expectation of putting it on at 56, which I have it all on now, but some of it's already become somewhat dated. But it's not too big of a deal because I don't feel like I need to upgrade just yet. But I got a Curie bow. Not a lot of mage stuff. I got the AP shield still. There just wasn't a lot available with a decent price tag on it. There were so few that were over maged that the price was just through the roof. But because I got a custom set on now, I do have some, two-piece set trophies on. My two-piece set is, I think it's this. Yeah, I went with the hat and the boots. I also have the next level croquette, so I'll show you my profession. I've actually been having some fun leveling my beastologist. Look at that, level 67. Look at all the stuff I can do now. This has been a lot of fun. I've made a little bit of money with it, and some of that money I used to buy stuff so that then I could just level my character's profession up a little bit more. I don't know if I'll take this all the way up, but I literally have not really ventured outside of Astrib or Incarnum. That's what I've done so far quest-wise. I've done all the Astrib quests and the Incarnum quest. As you saw, you probably noticed, I have the silver Dofus over here now. So that's cool. As far as my Temporis goes, I got to the 190. I'm not too far from the next pet, which I'm excited to do, especially for the extra pods. That's what I really want, is all the extra pods. Collection-wise, here's what we got. I got all the Astrib ones, and this dude right here, he took forever. I don't know how many fights I did. A ridiculous number of fights. And for some reason, every time I encountered him, I would not capture him. Easily a dozen times, I failed to capture. Once I caught one, now I catch him every time. It's kind of ridiculous. But as you can see, I do have myself some Chroma versions, and then everybody I got right now, I got all the Incarnum ones, I got all the Astrib ones, I have made this one and this one, which are evolved forms, and then I got a couple off the battle pass. That's it. And that brings me to what the plan is for tonight. I want to go get some new monsters from some new areas. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta put up my cool stuff again. So I've been running with these guys for a while now, which have been great, the team I've been doing, but I'm excited to get out there and try to find some new ones. But first, oh, you know what? I could only get to level 60 gear down here. Let's go ahead and head up to Bonta. I did use a potion to get myself up to Bonta. I found out that that's where, when I was doing my editing, I reread that spot with the professor, and he said that he would either be up in the temporal place or he would be in Bonta. Now, he didn't specify where in Bonta he would be located, but we got a whole list of names, I've been jotting them down. I don't know if it'll focus or not. Yeah, there we go. All these guys are jotted down as ones that we need to read still, but I gotta find him. So we're gonna do a little run around here. That's pretty much all I did. I came up here to sell some stuff, and that was about it. Let's see, do I got any money in here? I got a little money in here. There we go. I ain't broke. So where's this guy located, though? You think he might be over by the consumables, since that's where you find the pets? What's over here? Nope, he is not here. My next guess would be maybe at the palace? Unless he'd be like at the entrance or something. I'm trying to think of what he would be relevant to. I guess maybe the creatures market. Okay, let's check creatures market next. I could see that maybe being a thing. Where am I? Okay. Creature market. I do not see him. Okay, let's check the palace. What's close to the palace? We got the cosmetic market. Ding. All right, hopefully we're gonna find him up here. All he said was that he would be at the Bonta, but I don't think he told us where at Bonta. Oh, here's an arena portal. Okay, didn't expect that. Speaking of that, we're gonna go back and do some of that quest that's near Astrub. We're gonna do that first. Wow, the characters up here look pretty cool. They really do. Well, I don't see him here. And I don't want to go through this portal because I don't... You know what? Actually, we could go look. I don't think we, like, automatically enter some fight. Yo, there he is. Wow, check that out. Oh, we definitely are. Hey, look, there's a little scoreboard over here. Yeah, no, we ain't ready for that. That's cool to see, though. That's fun that we found another master that we can go fight here at some point. I did have somebody tell me they're pretty excited. They've accomplished 3 of the arenas. Ooh, what are the monsters in this area? Are they the same as like this area? Oh, there's different ones in Bonta? Let's try it. I'd be surprised if one would actually pop up in the city that's different than what we've got. Here we go, first fight. Let's see how it's gonna go. It's a new one. It's a new one right out of the gate. Oh, it's gonna be good night. In fact, this is supposed to be... Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, okay, I saw the +1 AP. Increases by 20%. So this should put us at a 70% chance of capture now. I like them odds. And these are just Pee-wee level, right? Yeah, so their HP's gonna be nice and low. Well, man, if I'd have known that we could get some other ones just here in, like, Bonta, I wonder if Brockmar has some ones that are a little different, too. No! Candy was worth nothing. I feel like I fail the captures far more when I use the candies. Anyone else feel like that? Oh, we got one right here. Let's try it. I almost feel like the candies don't work right, and they actually drop you from 50% down to 20%. I could be mistaken. That's just the way I feel, though. Oh, that's one we ain't got, too. All right, let's go ahead and use it. Put you out here. Give you the jab. So you guys have to let me know, how's your Osatopia going? Are you having fun? Have you changed elements? Are you going through the story? Be kind of curious to hear back from y'all on that. Hey, we got one. Sweet. Okay, now... I would be surprised if that's a fire. That doesn't seem like a fire type creature to me. Probably air. Yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and take you off. We'll stick you up there. So this guy here, I haven't actually used him. I haven't even put him in my list. I bought him to try to mega alter because I had a recipe that involved him. But then it wasn't until after I bought him that I realized that one of the ingredients, I didn't have it. So I couldn't do it. And I was like, oh, I was a little bummed about that. Man, I wonder where he is in Bonta. I would have assumed... Wow, there's like 2 Pee-wee... two arc names on that. But I would assume he'd been at a place that was like easy to figure out. Ally fighters must end adjacent to an enemy. We'll go contract killer. Kind of want to go with what's going to be fastest. Because I definitely want to get over to Astrib and go through that quest, since I kind of know where it starts. All right, and get you. Oh, they put it at the other end. Okay, I'll just... Not that that matters. I mean, I'm going to one-shot everything here anyways. So I heard, I read somewhere, Ankama put a post out saying that the approximate, how'd they phrase it, percent chance of getting a chroma version to pop up is about 3%. So I guess that's pretty good. That I was surprised. I feel like I do a ton of fights, and I should have come across far more chromas, but I haven't. But if you're kind of curious, if you hadn't heard that announcement, that's what they were saying, is the chroma drop rate at the moment is about 3%. Hey, check it out. There he is. We can capture this one. So, you know, if you were curious. All right, let's take you out. You out. Did I get you? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that gives us another one there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take you off. And now that I captured one, I didn't do the first one because I was like, well, I bought this guy. I don't want to put him up there. I've used this guy before, though. I used him with my IOP. He was fantastic. Larry Polar instead of Harry Potter. Let's see what you did there. Okay, well, I thought we were going to read some names. I guess I could try to look up. Maybe somebody knows where he's located. This character is actually not even part of a guild. If I was in a guild, I could probably ask, and they might know. We're going to check right over here real fast. Nope. Okay, but that does remind me, I need to add these new characters we just got to my list, so give me just a second. Okay, I'm up to 12 monsters that we need to read. We're going to have one episode dedicated just to reading all the information about those. Oh, someone already hit this. Yeah, I was just going to drop what junk I got here. Yeah, this can go. You know, I have been trying to be careful, though, because things that I didn't think would be worth anything has turned out to be fairly valuable just because it's part of the profession that I was leveling up. So I've gotten a little more nervous about just throwing things out now. I can drop you for sure. That's 5 pods I don't need. Okay. Oh, these things, I don't think they're a part of anything in my... Nope, and I got 77 of them. You is going. There we go. All right. Still a little bummed we didn't get the flower rose. All right, now I need to get to a teleporter. No, actually, oh yeah, we came up here to go get a new necklace before I got all distracted. Y'all know I get distracted by that kind of stuff. I tell you what, I just got done playing a couple hours of Soma. For those of you who are not aware, I have another channel, gaming channel I'm working on, Benjamight Gaming, Pee-wee DeBossy. And over there right now, I'm playing some spooky games for October. So I got Alien Isolation starting up here real soon. And, okay, one more down. But right now I'm playing through Soma. That game is terrifying. Straight terrifying. And I was like, I got done playing that, and I was like, I'm looking forward to playing a nice, bright, colorful game like Dofus. And, so, yeah, here we are. All right, so I want an action point, intelligence, and we need at least level... Well, I guess I could put 55, but we'll put 55 to 65. Oh my goodness, there's only one. But there's a ton of them. Let's see, are there any that are like maged in some fun way? Yo, that'd be pretty awesome. Look at the price. It's the same amulet almost. There's a 50, 115 for 40. That's tempting. 183 for 35. Oh, I'm definitely buying that one if we don't find a better deal. Let me pin it. Thankfully, there's so many of these coming out now that it's getting competitive. Like, there's 100 for 30, but almost double for 5K more. Totally worth it. Oh, here we go. There's a 140 for 25. Okay, I'm saying that's my next best. I'll drop that little bit to save all that. Look, a little bit more. There's 51. Looking for one of those where someone just like, screw it. I'm just putting it super cheap so it sells. Watch, you're going to find something one of these times. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, it is worth scrolling down the list. It's just not going to be this one, it looks like. I do like checking, though. Like I said, I'm a penny pincher. I try to stretch some commas. All right, I did like the, what was it, 25 for 140? Oh, yes. And the best part is, I can wear it right away. Sweet, that puts us at 8 AP. Is this worth anything now? It is not. Okay. I'll just crush it on the next time I'm crushing stuff. Is there anything else I want to replace? You know what? I might see if there's a better ring real fast. The rest of these aren't too far. Well, the belt. Although 7 fire damage isn't too shabby. Okay, let's check the belt. And the ring. Okay, we'll turn that off. I want intelligence. And that. Oh, yeah, I bet I can get me a good turtle belt. That'll be nice. Look at all the maging going on with these. People love the turtle belts. That's why you come across these mage so often. There's a 137. Perfect int for 42. That's a possibility. We'll pin that one. I like that one enough. I'd spend the 42 for that. See if we can find a better deal. So the 27. Anything else? 16. It's not like I'm hurting for commas at the moment. That is a really good belt. What was the price again? Was it 42? It's got the range. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm going for a little more than I was expecting or hoping to spend, but I'll go for it. That's not really that much better than the current ring I got, even with the maging. It's not huge. What if I turn that off? Heals are somewhat beneficial. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with what I got there. Boom, and just like that, we've added a whole bunch more. Oh, I lose that 7 damage. Though we get the range, the vitality, and the initiative. The initiative's nice. When you can throw the first punch with two of your characters, that's beneficial. Okay, so let's head back to Astrub now. We'll go up here first. Pro tip. Cheap, easy way to get back without having to use potions or commas. And we needed to go down and talk to, however you pronounce that guy's name. Abzaluya or Abazulia. Okay, so this is a character, Monster Collector, and during running all around over here, I found 2 other NPCs that look like they might be related to Osatopia stuff, and I found monster kidnapping bandits, like a group of them. So if we come across some steps in here that sound like we need to find any of those, I'm hoping that will be helpful. Abrazelan. I don't know how to pronounce that. All right, training monsters calls for rigor and perseverance. Each specimen has its own particularities to account for, and the speed at which they learn varies enormously. Say that Phalanster has sent you to deal with the problem of disappearing monsters. It's about time. This has been going on for days. Owners are complaining that their domestic monsters are disappearing. Just this morning, I found our cages completely destroyed, when yesterday they were full of monsters I'd painstakingly captured. Ask who these owners are. I don't know them all. I know there's an old Pandawa who hangs out on the western edge of town. I think I know where they're at. There's also a trainer I've often seen running in the area. Okay. Oh, and that Osamoda monster collector who trains in the marketplace. A true enthusiast. We'll investigate. Okay, destroyed cages. This cage will never again trap another monster. Inspect it closely. Inspecting the bars, you notice clear-cut marks that suggest sabotage rather than monster escape. Inspect the other cages and come to the same conclusion. Oh, you inspect and come to the same conclusion. Okay, I want to make sure I have that quest turned on. So there, as far as the dungeon quest lines, I got the Boo Stash and the Skeleton Dungeon, which I need to do. We might try to put those in here at some point. XP I'm not as worried about at the moment. And then I've also done this stuff to try to cross the bridge into Pandawa. I thought about maybe going over there to try to see what monsters are available. So we might try that at some point, but we'll see. This is what I want turned on. So we got this up over here. Oh, I didn't turn these off. There we go. Okay, now, like I said, I came across a couple NPCs doing all the running around over here. I think I know at least where two. I might know where all three are. One was right up here near the entrance. This is the one I think from the marketplace, maybe? Right here. Howie. That's a handsome monster you've got there. You should join the MF. You would be an outstanding member, I'm sure. What's the MF? The Monster Federation. We're an organization that aims to protect the monsters as well as their human tamers. It's not always easy, but they were there for me in the past. I owe it to them, and it's for a good cause. How can we join? Quite simple, really. No forms or applications to fill out. Just read the notices, and if you see a poster that says we need help saving monsters, come and help us. I hope to see you on the next mission. Oh, what? On here? I didn't know about this. Advice to adventurers. Many of you have gone in search of the 6 Dofus. This is an epic quest worthy of the greatest of heroes. Do you want to give yourself the best chance of succeeding? Become more effective by equipping yourself with items made by craftsmen. Demand the best to become the best. Work out and fine-tune your combat tactics. Study your opponents so you know how to adapt to every situation. Avoid eating eggs without first checking whether they've been laid by a dragon or not. That's a good idea. Don't forget to feed your mount and your pets regularly. Always keep a recall potion on you so you're ready for anything. Talk to other adventurers respectfully and in a positive tone. Explore the world of 12. It's up to you to discover all of its secrets. Okay. Aw. Okay, so maybe this sign he's standing in front of, maybe that's what I got to keep my eye out for. Okay, I thought he was maybe related to that in some fashion. All right, there's another dude that I came across over here on the west side somewhere. Aha, right here. Elderly Asturbian. Stares dully beyond the city walls. Ask if he has a monster who has disappeared recently. Ah, so you know about that. Okicha, my watch pup, has disappeared. He brightened up this old geezer's days and gave me a reason to get up in the mornings. I miss him terribly. So every day at the same time, I come here to wait for him. Ask about information. Ask for more information. I don't understand why. I got up late one morning, thinking it was strange that he hadn't come up to wake me up, and went down to the living room. The door was half open. Okicha hadn't touched his food. Could he have been bored of living with an old Pandawa like me? Try to comfort him and say that you're sure to get to the bottom of this. Okay, there's one. There's two more. He said there was one that's like running around. How do you find somebody who's just like running around? It's not much direction, is it? Well, we're running around now. We're definitely going to check down on the bottom right-hand side where we were exiting. I got a feeling he's probably one of them we need to talk to. I'm kind of zigzagging my way there in case we come across the third person in the city. Unless they're maybe at each of the kind of the exits here. Here we go. Monster Collector. Even if you lose one, there are plenty more out there. Monsters are quite abundant in the world of 12. Ask about the circumstances of Monster's disappearance. Oh, you're investigating the problem? Truth be told, I've lost several of them. With the number of monsters I collect, it's not always easy to keep track. What's most annoying is that I paid a hefty sum for one of the ones that have gone missing. I have to admit that I wasn't really paying attention. I was busy negotiating to acquire a monster with a unique color. Chromas don't exactly grow on trees, you know. That's for sure. My monsters must have taken the opportunity to run off while my back was turned. If you find them, I'll pay you a substantial award. Write down the information. What? Is that part of this quest, or is that something different? Oh, okay. No, it must be part of this one. All right. Okay, he said the last one's run around. I want to reread that thing here real quick. I don't know them all. I know there's an old Pandoa who hangs on the western edge. There's also a trainer I've often seen running in the area. Oh, and the Osatopia collector who trains in the marketplace. I mean, this isn't the market. Oh, wait a minute. That is the marketplace. Okay, so we're looking for the one that's running around. Okay, well, no other way to figure it out than just check each map, right? We'll check inside the inn, too. Sometimes they put characters, like, inside the inn that are significant. Not down there. Nope. Okay. We will proceed then. Up. And, well, okay. I'm going to guess somewhere here on the north side. I'm trying to think if there was anywhere else that I spotted somebody who was... I can't think of anywhere where I spotted another NPC. I was really banking on that guy with the cat being one of them. But that was not the case. I know sometimes this is what you got to do though, right? You just kind of got to go looking and hope you find them. Doing all the Astrub quests though, again, you know, it's amazing how many times I've done all those. And there's still a couple steps in some of the quests that throw me off. It's like, you'd think with as many times as I've done those, I would know them all by heart by now. All right, I'm not leaving the Astrub area. They've got to be in the Astrub area somewhere. Right? You look fancy, but you ain't it. Okay, what I might do is just a swoosh right here to me finding the last character, because I don't know how long this might take. Okay, I think I might have found her. Sporty Trainer. What got into him? I'm not much of a trainer with no monsters to train. Ask about the circumstances. Oh, so you're the one investigating all this. Well, it happened yesterday. I had brought my Wallaburn out for a nice run like every morning, when suddenly he started sniffing the air and ran off at full speed. I tried to catch him, but eventually I lost sight of him in the forest. Asked if the monster had acted strangely at all before. Not that I know of. On top of everything, I was quite attached to him. He was my very first monster. Please let me know if you learn anything. Will do. Okay, so we're gonna go back and talk to Abrizalon. Okay, report the results. I see. In that case, it must have been the forest bandits. I kind of know where they're at. I've suspected them from the beginning, if I'm honest. They've been lying low for a while now, and I thought it was a bit shady. You and your monster seem solid. Think you can teach those bandits a lesson? Their camp is west of Astrub. Oh yeah, we'll go pay them a visit. Oh, and they gave us the marker for that one. Aha, monster kidnappers. Get out of here if you don't want to wind up 6 feet under, you and your monsters. Accuse them of kidnapping the monsters from Astrub. We don't know what you're talking about. Last chance, funny guy. Be a good little bow wow, go back to your Astrubian master, and everything will be just fine. So you check on your monsters, teach the crooks some manners. That's right. Okay, we'll switch it over to XP. And level 30s, oh, I could probably take these guys all out together. If I had to guess, 300? Ooh, actually, that might be a bit... I guess if I took more than one turn. My plan was to just wipe them all out in one shot, but... you know what? I might be able to. I think they're within the AoE this. My kangaroo could maybe... Okay, I'm not gonna... Oh, I got a slim chance of killing the one on the top. We're gonna risk it. Okay, there we go. And then I will pass. Oh my gosh, look how much health they got now. That is nuts. All right, hopefully we get XP from this fight. Sometimes quest fights, you don't actually get XP. And it's almost a waste to try for the bonus. But we're gonna try. Ooh, I'm so scared. All right, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I was like, we got something. All right. Oh, no, talk. There we go. We'll tell you everything. For pity's sake, get these monsters away from us. Demand an explanation. We were approached a few weeks ago by Amaknan monster traffickers, and we came to an agreement. We were supposed to bait and nab the local monsters and then sell them to the traffickers whenever they came to visit. Their rates are more than generous. Ask where the monsters are. Sorry, my friend, but our trafficker mate already split with the creatures a while ago. They must be unloading on the black market. They must be unloaded on the black market by now. Realize that something's not quite right and ask why they destroyed the cages. Cages? That wasn't us. Cross my heart. The traffickers wanted us to be discreet. Such a blatant theft would have put an early end to our bread and butter. We just watched and attracted the creatures with food and then made them look like runaways to their owners. Look the scoundrel in the eye and admit that while he doesn't look particularly bright, he seems to be telling the truth. Well, now that you know everything, any chance this could stay between us? Answer that if they don't behave themselves from now on, you'll come back to give them a proper thrashing, and then turn to have a closer look at the cages. Okay, so we're going back to inspect the cages again. Inspect the cages and the area around it. You notice some hastily camouflaged tracks that seem to indicate the monsters fled on their own after the cage was destroyed. Okay, well, did you take care of the problem? Explain the situation. Are you sure we can trust the words of parasites like that? Well, if you need to follow the trail, I can lend you my safari dicule. He's got an exceptional sense of smell, thanks for my intensive training. Accept the offer. Let's get to it then. Shows the safari dicule the tracks on the ground. All right, big man, sniff this out and find your little friends. Look on as the safari ridicule sniffs out the trail and runs off barking towards the south. Okay, so we're gonna go try and find what's going. Oh, we didn't even actually get a marker for that one. Oh, right there. Barks hastily. Look on as the safari ridicule heads southeast. Okay. Monster trafficking. It makes sense, right? That would totally be a market. Here we are. Here he's getting. Continue south. All right. You know, part of me hopes that maybe when this reaches Dofus Unity, they could actually have it where like the creature runs off and you can follow it. That would be so much fun. Yo, check out all of these. Mysterious monster file. Okay, here we go. Thank the safari ridicule and tell him to go back to his master. All right, here we go. Tosses food to the monsters affectionately. He's got like this halo thing going on. That's pretty cool. Confront the man and accuse him of stealing these monsters. Raises an eyebrow. Stealing? The only thing I'm guilty of is freeing victims of slavery. These monsters don't belong to me. They shouldn't belong to anyone. Pause in surprise at the unexpected response. Look at them. Isn't this how these sacred creatures should be allowed to live? They don't belong in cages or at the end of a leash. Who do 12ians think they are, deciding their fate like that? Take a moment to reflect on this perspective of the question. I'll take your prudent silence as proof of intelligence and a good sense. Looks down at the spear type placed on your chest. Interesting. So that's the path you've chosen. Could it be that you'll become the dreamer's chosen one? My brothers and sisters will follow your progress with interest. For the time being, I'll have to withdraw. Order him to stay to answer for his actions. Your sense of duty does you credit, but maybe you should ask yourself which camps need your loyalty the most. I think you still have much to do in your quest to waste your time with a simple servant like me. Look once more at the monsters, now finally free. Decide to let them go and quit and keep quiet about what you've seen here. Say that you've had enough of his lofty speeches and attack him to bring him and his monsters back to Astra by force. I wonder if the decision makes a difference. I mean, we kind of promised that we would take them back. You know, I don't see any of these guys look like chromas. Didn't he say that one of them was a chroma? Let's try to attack. I got a feeling we might regret this, though. Oh, these guys all turned on me. Freed Tiger Puss. These creatures are free. You're finally seeing their true nature, and they seem quite keen to prove they have a free will. I must say, I'm disappointed that you're insisting on this course of action, but your views will certainly change once you witness the horrors of this world. Hesitate to get any closer to such a large number of monsters. Takes advantage of your brief hesitation to disappear. Reluctantly decide to flee rather than putting your monsters in unnecessary danger. Interesting. I mean, I would have been all fine with leaving them free, but we kind of promised all those people we were going to bring them back. I was kind of hoping we would get the choice to bring them back. That was not the case. Especially the one guy. He said he had a big old reward for us. I do like me a good reward. Okay, let's report. Is everything okay? My Safari Ridiculo came back alone, and I was starting to get worried. Say that it was indeed a 12ian who released the monsters, but the monsters themselves tried to attack you, and you had to flee. By Osamotas, I wonder what that guy is thinking. It's perfectly clear that monsters were made to be domesticated. My Safari Ridiculo is happy as he is. Isn't that right, handsome? Well, anyway, you did what you could. I'll keep an eye out from now on to make sure this doesn't happen again. Take your leave and report to Phalanster. This is pretty cool. I think we're about to complete another of the Osatopia quests. Oh, Phalanster's not here. Do I have to go inside the portal? Aha, here he is. Hello, Hot Flashes. I hope your adventure is proceeding at pace. Report to Phalanster. Explain that there was a man setting monsters free. Ah, I should have thought of that. I've heard of those 12ians freeing monsters. Even so, they're quite secretive and not much is known about their organization, other than its purpose. I understand what they're trying to achieve, but I don't care for their methods. If they want to change things, they should do it through dialogue, not by turning into outlaws. Although to be honest, it's the rest that really concern me. Ask if he had already heard about this black market previously. I had heard rumors about the black market, of course, but I hoped, or rather, I allowed myself to believe, that it was all just vicious gossip. I know my brother isn't universally beloved by all his subjects, but I still can't imagine he condones such activity in his kingdom. Let him process the news for a moment. Ah, but where are my manners? Thank you for your efforts. No doubt the bandits will leave us alone for a while now. I'll ask the militia to increase their surveillance of the forest. As for Abrazilan's monsters, you did everything you could, and that's all that matters. Feel a slight prick of guilt. We did it! Nice. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask for your help once again. I can't let criminals tarnish my homeland's reputation, but I also can't act as freely as I once could, considering my current position. Can you investigate a bit more into Amakna, since that's also where the next arena is located? It seems our goals align quite nicely. We agree. We'll get to the bottom of the matter. Thank you. Start by talking to the merchants and trainers in the region. They must be somewhat chatty enough to tell you a bit more about this underground monster trade. You needn't come back and see me, though. I trust you to do what needs to be done once you're there. Boom, baby. Off we go. So, I don't think I have the zap over there yet. I was running in the area once, but, oh, I'm grabbing water. If you see these things, grab the water. Water's actually worth quite a bit right now because it's part of a high-level recipe or the beastologist. Okay, let's see if I have the Ankama Castle. I do not. Let's take a look at our map. Okay, I want to come get this, and we might step out here. I want to try to get some new monsters. I know we got a couple up there in Bonta, so we're gonna check the little areas right through here, see if we can find some new monsters. If not, what we might do is run all the way down here because I need to run this dungeon, and I'm sure there's some monsters down in this area we haven't seen before, and so we might try to go down there to see if we can capture some. So first, we will head over to Ankama. And you know what? We need to do a couple fights with a couple of the monsters that we've gotten. And I'd like to do some easy fights, get these peewees. So, all right, we're gonna throw out, we'll throw out the crow. And you. And you know, this way, if we do happen to capture another monster, it's just free money, right? I think I'll one-shot all these. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's do that. All right, what we got here? Yeah, they're both air. I don't think I'll do enough damage to... Okay, that's like a... You know what? These aren't bad attacks. If I was agility, I'd probably really like this one. But I'm not, so I don't. I think I saw they ran another poll or released information about the #1 chose starting pet was the chance one. Then it went to fire, then air, and then the earth one was last. So I guess a lot of people really went the chance route, at least at the start of this one. Okay, so now we can take off the crow. And then I'm gonna put, I've been enjoying having this guy, and not to mention he's chroma version, but it adds a little variety to what I can do, and he's got like a pushback attack kind of thing, so it's super helpful. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Oh yeah, 93, that's perfect. It's not a monster group, but that's okay. All right, now let's throw you out. You know what, I think he might have had a fire attack. I just got him before I logged off last time, so I haven't actually gotten to see what he does. And I still may not. Boom. All right, I'm gonna leave one target just so I can see what this guy has. Yeah, he does have a 14. Ooh, look at and it's AoE. Look at that, that's got some decent range. And what's this? It's a heal. Oh man, I'm gonna start running with this guy. I like him. Okay, he stays on the crew. In fact, I don't want to take this one off because I found a chroma version. Have you seen the chroma version of the crab? It's really cool. I'll put it back into scroll here for a second so you can see him. Look at it. It's like a green and blue. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so you're coming down here onto the list. You know what? Actually, I'll go ahead and keep him up here for now because I have an empty slot anyways. All right, let's see if we can do one more. I've been trying to pick fights that are like above my level cap, so I'm working towards that challenge at the same time. The achievement. All right. Is this... Okay, yeah, we have to finish next to one. If I put you here, because I want you to be able to hit this whole group at once. There you go. But he needs to be able to go stand next to something afterwards, I think. So take out all of you. There we are. Take out you. Oh, I almost forgot to pull out the summon that I need. That would have sucked. Here we go. Ooh, I'm gonna let him do the kill too. Boom. He's a great character. For a strength build, he's really good. Where does that put us? We gotta be getting real close to that 220. I need 4 more. So what's going on in the Ankama Castle? Let's find out. Okay, first time here. That's great. Let's go get our zap. Oh, and it sounds like the next arena fight might be over here. That's cool to know. You know, I have been over here a handful of times over the many years of playing Dofus, but I've never really done much here. I don't know if there's like a whole story in this area or not, but okay, we just passed them right here. Monster breeder. What can I do for you? My monsters are raised and trained with care. I guarantee it. Look at that outfit. That's pretty cool. It seems wrong though to be wearing that hat for a monster trainer. Ask for more information about the breeding option. Well, all I can tell you is that my monster farm is registered with the castle administration and is fully compliant with regulations. Are you planning to try your hand in the industry? Explain that you're a trainer. I see. Well, know that not just anyone can sell within the castle walls. We are constantly monitoring to ensure that the merchandise is up to standard. Go to the castle if you're interested. Thank you very much. Oh wow, we got all kinds of quest markers here. Are these monster related? Let's check. Valcor, you don't look like you're related to the Osatopia event. I mean, you look kind of goofy. You look like a cook or something. Were you fired from the castle? Oh, you're a repeatable quest too. Okay, and you must be part of like the militia. All right, let's head inside the castle. That's gonna be probably where we gotta go. I wonder if that's where the next arena fight is. The fact that we found that one inside the Bonta castle leads me to think that that's where the arenas are at, or like inside castles of cities. Palaces, however you want to put it. I have been in here. There was a quest line I did. I forget who it was for though. Emmy Ninsgriz? Time passes so quickly when you're busy. In my humble role as royal advisor, all I do is wisely approve Alistair's ideas, and yet I barely have a moment of rest all day long. The affairs of the kingdom of Amakna require constant attention. Say that you're a loyal subject who'd be happy to help. Rivalry. The boat to Frigos. Oh, okay. This doesn't look like it's connected to what we're trying to do, so I'm just going to close this out. Too bad. Sorry, you're kind of stuck on your own still. Over here. Counselor Yevinyabad? You see Viewy bad. Counselor YC Viewy bad. Viewy bad? YC Viewy bad. I don't understand that one bit. Hello, I see you're a valiant warrior. Would you like to help us protect Amakna and the Alistair's throne? I'm ready to serve my king. Who's the Alistair chap? No, I'd rather stay away from all this political stuff. This doesn't sound like Osatopia either. Let's see what he says. Do you know how the rogues helped the demon Azra Roy Denim to escape? No. Okay, I don't think that's Osatopia. Nobody else is here with marker. Let's keep going back. This is proving to be somewhat challenging. Here we go. That looks promising. Okay, first of all, let's turn off that quest. And let's go inside here. Enter the Amakna Arena. Yo, here. Hey, you were the person we were just talking to out there. I'm sorry I shut you down now. As a counselor to the kingdom, I represent His Majesty King Alistair in this place. My team may not look the most intimidating, but appearances can be deceiving. If you manage to defeat us, I'll give you the Rocky Spiritite as a reward. Train your monsters a bit more first. What? A bit more first? Why? Maybe I have to do the quests here first? It doesn't tell me what level I need to be. Wait a minute, let's check the, No, not you. Let's check underneath achievements. Let's see if it's by any chance listed as a quest here. Okay, I don't see it there. What about underneath Temporis? Achievements. Achievement points. Special monsters. I don't see anything here that challenges? No, that's just fight challenges. Okay, look, 1% wanted notices. That's right, baby. I caught one. Well, that stinks. Leave the arena. Okay, well, we still need to find the person that's going to help us learn more about this trafficking issue. I thought we had to come to the castle to find out about it, but my guess is maybe we have to do some more running around first. Let's check these other rooms. Stuart San Lavalas? Good morning, faithful servant. Long live our beloved king. May he reign for many years. That would be kind of nice. Okay, I do remember you. You were part of the quest that I actually had to do over here at one point. Okay, well, oh, wait a minute, there's a door over here. Spotted it last second. They don't make it very clear on how to find these quests here, do we? Investigate the area around the castle. If I hadn't found the one that just said, oh, there's another door in there. Go to the castle next, I wouldn't have come here yet. My guess is we got to go talk to some more people first. So let's keep running around, see who else we come across that's got like that Osatopia vibe. Usually they're kind of dressed in a way, or they got some monster sitting down next to them. You know, they got some kind of outfit that makes them noticeable as possibly part of the event. Is there an inn at this castle? Or this little village? I wonder if we need to actually go over there to the docks. Is that considered part of this? Marizotto. I don't think Marizotto has what we need. No. Let's see what's... It did say investigate the area around Ankama Castle. Maybe it is associated with the docks here in some fashion. You know, if it was trafficking, I could see why there'd be monsters being shipped out, you know. Let's pick up that zap. Anything? Pandala Trainer. Wait a minute, what's this? A shark is spreading panic in the harbor. Go check it out, then come back and tell me where the old predator's lurking these days. I don't think that's related. Do you need... Nope. You look cool. I thought that was maybe a monster he had next to him. Bontarian Trainer. Wow, you look pretty cool there, dude. But apparently you're not involved with me in any fashion. Well, bummer. I wonder what... Okay, well, I guess I'll just do a bit of a swoosh here. I'm going to run around for a bit, see if I come across anybody. Okay, so I brought up that Discord I was talking about where they're kind of like giving advice and stuff on how to follow through some of the Osatopia quests, the story quest. And thankfully, they've got the coordinates that we were looking for. So we are back at the Ankama Castle. And here's the second person, Ankama Trainer. Buying this crocodile has worked out brilliantly. I'm winning loads of more trainer battles with him at my side. Ask where the monster came from. The peddler I bought him from told me he came from the Dark Forest. At first I was worried he'd been traded through the black market, but everything was in order, with a certificate from the loyal authorities and all. Yeah, we're going to be doing some investigating there. Summarize that everything having to do with the monster trade is decided at the castle. Exactly. King Alistair signs decrees to keep this trade well regulated and to reassure buyers and sellers alike. You're a trainer too, aren't you? I'm trying to train up too, so I can win the spirit type from the arena. If that's your goal too, then may the best trainer win. Say good luck. Oh, I thought I was actually going to get to have a battle with him. Okay, so 4, -4, 4, -5. I think that might be the one we already found. Yep, that was her. And then 2, -5. Let's keep going up. In fact, I'm kind of surprised we didn't. Oh, no, I don't need to go up. I need to go left. So, again, if you weren't aware, there's a Temporis English server. and on Discord, and it's extremely helpful. Definitely make sure you get signed up for it if you haven't already. Hey, he's got the new one that I'm using. This thing is fantastic. Monster Peddler. Figures, it's an NU. I regularly bring back exceptional monsters from my expeditions, and then I sell them in Ankama. Business is especially good in this region. Ask for more information. I'm sorry, but I can't reveal my suppliers. I'd lose my economic advantage if everyone started working with my partners, you see? Say that you find that a bit shady. Listen, friend, I've got nothing to be ashamed of. I've got my official certification that authorizes me to sell my monsters. So unless you're from the Ankama Fraud Prevention Bureau or a buyer, I'll ask you to leave me alone. You know, I don't blame him for that. That seemed... I can't get mad at him for not wanting to give up his sources. He did seem a little suspicious about it, though. Like, don't ask too many questions. Ooh, what's this? Is this one of those things? Add a little magic to your life. Carrot's house? Okay. I thought that might have been one of the monster signs that one character was telling us about. But nope. Okay, now we can come in here. Now we probably actually get into the fight. She's like, who are you to tell me what I'm supposed to not be doing? I'm about to tell you. Still don't know how to pronounce his last name. Viewy bad. All right, let's see. Okay, there's a question mark here now. As Counselor of the Kingdom, I represent His Majesty's. We read that part. Fight Emmy Nensgrise. All right. Bring it on. All right, we'll pick that top one. I don't know if that'll end up working out. Oh, she gets to go first. Oh, look at those. This is so cool looking. 930. Okay, I'm definitely glad I made those swaps I did right beforehand. I like that this other one is a healer. I feel like that's a huge advantage I have not had here for a bit, so I'm going to take advantage of that. All right, I'm going to scoot him up. We'll throw the other guy out on the next turn. Can I reach by any chance? Oh, yeah, I can. Ha, ha, ha. You got to think of that. That is a good move. In fact, we'll go and do this for the next turn. Oh, what'd you do? 9% resistance. Did you just stack more resistance on everybody? They are stacking resistance on one another. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's throw you out. I wish there was something I could actually do to attack or hurt these guys, but nope. Okay, this is another AoE, so I want to take advantage of that. Oh, I have to hit a target for it to work. Okay. Let's go with the pup. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a good start. I still think it's a little unfair we get outnumbered like the whole fight. Yeah, we're gonna do this again. I need one more AP on him to be able to do a third attack. We're off to a good start here. Even with the resistances, we're doing pretty well. That is a cool animation. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't know. Maybe these guys do a lot more damage if I let them get up close. Let's go ahead and share between those two. All right. You know what? I'm going to hit this guy. Because it AoE may, that may not be enough to take it out. Okay, I'm gonna hit them both once, so I know for sure his AoE will finish both of those. There we are. There we go, and then we'll hit both of you. Looking good, guys. Yikes! What are you sucking me into the fight for? I'm the trainer. I gotta say, that's probably one of the coolest looking monsters I've seen so far. Dang, these guys can hit hard. Okay, let's scoot you over. Get you guys some health back. There we are. I can't jab you again just yet. All right. Wow. That's not going to do a whole lot of damage there, is it? Can I heal you up some more? Oh, yeah. There we are. Oh, that attacks and heals. Oh, beautiful. That ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, but it'll get me some heals. Nice. I love this character. What an awesome addition. You know what? Let's stay focused here. I'll be able to jab him on the next turn, which would allow him to hit this guy really hard. Nice. That sharing the damage thing's actually pretty nice because it's keeping one of them just getting hit by huge numbers. All right, let's come up. Jab ya. I think I can maybe... Nope, can't quite heal yet. Youch. I think I'm gonna focus on attacks this turn. I think I can finish these guys off if I do. There we are. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. I want to make sure... Okay, both hits will end up finishing off the crow. We get down to just a single target, we should be fine for the next turn. It's not like he's going to take out both my monsters by himself is what I'm getting at. Whew, 201. Yep, felt it. This guy's dead now, though. We got this. Gem number 2, baby. Okay. We'll let you finish off. Woohoo! 4 on 2. That's not fair. Just saying. All right. What's the lowdown on your little shindig you got going on? Congratulations on your victory. You've earned your reward. The Rocky Spiritite. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, it just kind of gets added to that. 10% spell damage. Heck yeah, I'll take that. Since you've got the potential, you could become a trainer in the Ankama Guard. We're always on the lookout for new talent. Say there's a long road ahead of you, but you're investigating an apparent monster smuggling operation. Her expression becomes much less affable. Well, in that case, I needn't worry about etiquette anymore. It's true, we're experiencing difficulties in keeping certain problematic activities under control. Wherever there's money to be made, there's someone who will try to play by their own set of rules. Ask what's preventing them from settling this issue once and for all. Listen, hot flashes, was it? Yeah. The world isn't all just black and white. A nation always has to do certain things in the shadows in order to function effectively. It's the advisor's role to ensure that the dark side doesn't consume the nation's institutions or disturb the king. Come to think of it, you could probably be useful to us. How? I haven't heard back from the last undercover agent I sent to infiltrate the smuggling operation. I'm afraid he may have been found out, or that he's betrayed us, either of which would sign his death warrant. I could use an outsider to the city to infiltrate the smuggling ring, and I think you'd be the ideal candidate. Retort that you don't see why you'd be interested in helping to support a smuggling operation. But I've already explained. Over time, Ankama has become the leading center of the monster trade. Whatever I do, various opportunities will end up doing some level of smuggling. It's better for them to think they're operating freely while we're manipulating them from the shadows, rather than staying out of sight and out of reach. Don't you think? Okay. Admire that even though it's on a shady moral ground, her logic is at least consistent. Yeah, I see it. All I'm asking is for you to present yourself as a potential buyer so you can locate their hideout. My reports indicate a sharp increase in top monster trainers around the Madstrom Harbor Zab. One of them has got to be mixed up in the smugglers' activities. I want to know everything about them, who their leader is, how many people they've got, where their hideouts are, and if things go off the rails, you can give them this sealed envelope. What's written inside should give them something to chew on. Agree to help, despite your reservations. Hopefully I haven't sealed my own fate inside that envelope. That's really cool. We did the second gem. We now have a 10% damage bonus. this is so much fun. I'm so glad too I've got a healing monster that can actually do some really good damage as well, and as an AoE. All super cool stuff. Okay, well, I want to get this next reward. I need 220, so I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go down there to run the skeleton castle, and I will bring you guys back once I get to that last room. Okay, I'm down here in the Dark Bandits area, and there's some monsters in the area that I haven't got before, right? So we're gonna try one of these fights, see if we come across something new. It's something new. Okay, put this on first. Top down, so you first. Ooh, man, these guys are gonna hurt. Thankfully, this guy can dish out some pretty serious damage. We'll put you out. Yeah, we'll go with this. I was gonna beef up the kangaroo, but I didn't use this first, so. Okay. Let's go with a whoop. Get a buff here. That'll help. Pull you up. Pull you up. Oh, I could have been using AoEs. They just have to die in that order. Oh, dang it. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Those guys hit hard, so I'm glad to kind of get rid of him. All right, let's spread these guys out some. I don't remember if these guys have like AoE attacks. Random area to find a sunflower, though. I feel like this would have been something more in a field location. Ouch. Okay, let's scoot you over. There we are. Let's give you the jab now. Who's next? So we got two guys up here that would work. Yeah, let's scoot you over this way. Because I think you can get around, yeah, on that other side. All right, we're gonna drop this right here. Make sure we don't kill any of them just yet. All right, now we're gonna go with singles. I should have probably hit the back one here both times so that the kangaroo was not stopped in any fashion. All right, let's. Yep, we're going this route. Pull you over. Okay, there goes you. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and hit you. Since you're just right here, we'll get punched in the face anyways. It's running. Okay, so far, so good. Guess there's nothing else I can do. I do wish I could have a third monster out there. I feel like sometimes I get, like, stuck. All right, we're gonna jump away. Hit you. There we are. And big boom on you. Must be some kind of a group poison that thing's got going at the moment. I mean, I can do this. It's not extremely important, but finish you off. And then we finish you off. Easy peasy. Oh, come on. Let's see if we get a capture. So far, I don't think we've had any luck getting anything new. Yeah, baby. Oh, and there's the belt I just had. I wonder if any of this stuff is worth anything at this point. I'm so far behind the rush. Probably slim odds of that. Okay, let's get you on the list. Take you off. I do like that these are in alphabetical. Oh, it's a fire. I'm excited. I might have another one I can use. Okay, let's see if we come across any more monster mobs here. I like that one because it was a real nice, tight area. Even though the monsters that I have do really good for like having some space between us and them. They've got good range and good AoE attacks. Now, I do remember last Osatopia, one of the best places to farm monsters in this area was inside these little tombs. Because there's like nowhere for them to go. We're totally gonna try this. You get a nice, tight-knit fight here. We'll go this one. We got, nope, I don't have you. All right, we're gonna stick the sunflower over there. And stick you here. Beef you up. Oh, and I should probably put on my crooked. I love this little guy. He does some serious damage when he's like the only thing that can attack. Or when he's got the extra AP. Okay, so what we got here? That's a damage and heal in a straight line. Oh, nice. Inflicts earth damage on enemies and immediately heals allies in the fire element. What? That's amazing. And look at the range on that too. Okay, we're going this route. There we are. Inflicts damage on enemies and heals allies with the fire element. Look at that. Okay, I don't want to hit one of those because I'm going to have to chase. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. It's not going to be too far away. Man, this one's totally getting sunflower hurt. Sunflower hurt. I like that. That's nice. Okay, scooch down some. Little heal up there. Get you scooted over a little bit. All right, which one do I need to be hitting? This one. Boom! I love that little like hit over that it does. It brings it so far now. Dude, watch this. Pulls it all the way over. Boom! I love it. All right. And then we get the flower down here. That's a great catch right there. I'm happy with that. Oh, and we got that. That should get me to my next reward already. Let's do it. Yes. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Okay, let's disassociate. So these are plus 10s, and that's gonna be a plus 20. So it is a nice little buff there. I get an extra 50 vit, extra 400 pods. That's nice. Okay, now we got a couple new monsters. In fact, oh, I need to get them added to my list. I'm gonna take you off, add you. I don't know if I finished my thought earlier because I got distracted by something, but I like the fact that they list these in alphabetical order. So as long as you remember the name, you're good at spotting them. Wow, this is a fire chance also. I might have to go a hybrid in the fire chance element. That's beginning to look like, I got a lot of them now that are starting to be complemental between those two elements. Okay, well, we will pick back up in the dungeon. Okay, we have arrived. Let's get right into it. No fear. Should I go on XP or... There's no invisible Schaefers, and invisible Schaefer bones are valuable. So I'm gonna go XP here. Let's go with that one. Oh, I guess that's gonna be it. Schaefer first. You know what? I think we can do that actually pretty easily. We will go with throwing you out first. Throw you out. Give you this jab. There we are. Oh. You know what? Let's scoot him up one space too. I don't think he's gonna need that extra help, but oh no, I wanted to do, well, nope. Yeah, we're gonna go this route. Hit one. If I go that route, I can do 3 attacks instead of 2. There we go. And then I think, is it enough? Nope, not quite enough. It's gonna be close. Oh, maybe. 14 to 16, he's got 26 health left. Dang it. Okay. Looks like we're gonna take some hits. It'd been nice if we got him done on that first turn. I feel like we might have been able to pull off maybe the no, you know, use all your MP thing, but I don't know now. Woo-wee. They are all over me. Okay, let's give you a jab. Let's do the share. And let's scoot you out. There we are. All right, we're gonna go right here so we finish off this guy first. There we go. Now I'm gonna do the buff here for both of them. And use the group attack there. Here we are. Now this, not that one. Here we are. Do 2 of these. Oh, it's too easy. Look at this. This should be some good XP. I like this. All right, let's move around a little bit. Okay, use up that MP. There we are. 2 of these. All right, now let's just make sure you've used everything before you attack. Boom. Yeah. Quack Earth Boots. Anybody need some? Anybody need some? Okay, let's talk to you. Ask what the secret is. Agree so you can leave this place. Put an end. There we go. Let's collect these. Ooh, almost a full level. Let's head up to the Keymaster. I'm pretty sure the Keymaster is where I need to go. Canny Lakes, is that the right spot? And turn that in, which will probably get us a level. I actually leveled right before that boss fight. So I might actually even, in the next video, I might even be able to move up into some new gear again. It's kind of nice. Your money goes really far in Osatopia. If you're smart with your purchases, it can go well. And you know, one thing too is, if you've got an overmage piece, carry it 20 or 30 levels. If you're not going to get some huge increase, there's no need to upgrade just for upgrading's sake. So I might ride this out a little longer, but some of my pieces are low 50s. So it's not going to take too much more before I'm going to be able to upgrade to some good stuff. Okay, so let's put this in here. All right, that was fun. We made some serious Osatopia progress, like story-wise. Also, I'm so glad I got to finally make my character look cool. I might try to see if I can use her in the thumbnail some fashion like this. But I hope you guys are still enjoying this. Let me know in the comments if you are liking it. Also, if you know where I can find the professor so I can read these, my list is getting very long. We might end up spending the first 20 minutes of the next episode just trying to read the dialogue for each one of those. But yeah, absolutely loving this. I'm having a blast with it. Obviously way behind the pack. If the average level is just over 100 and I'm like mid 60s, that's okay. I like taking my time with it. I just hope I can get all the way through the story before the event ends. We'll see how it goes. But until next time, continue to be safe out there, buddy. I'll see you on the next one.